So, hello and happy Friday. How are you today?
I'm doing great, Pastor Sally. How are you?
I am doing well.
Wonderful. Well, it's going to be a very warm weekend around here, as it's been a warm week, but we are looking forward to a wonderful opportunity on Sunday to gather in person in worship. So
Absolutely. The air conditioning is strong. We can gather together in masks, and I'm sure we'll hear more about that on our conversation today. But first off, what's up at St. Luke's this weekend?
well, we have a lot of fun things to talk about. First of all, we are receiving 5 new families who have gone through the visit, joined or was participated in the new member class a couple of weeks ago, and so we are looking forward to that. That'll be in person at 10 a.m. this weekend. We will also be having our online worship, and we will continue to have that online worship. I want to make that really clear. That is not going away, even as we make changes in the scheduling in terms of in-person worship on Sunday morning. We will continue to have the online worship, 5 o'clock availability each Saturday evening. Very clear about that. And then instead of a children's message this week, we are going to be doing a walkabout.
Okay.
I will have the kids for that. So we'll gather them up right after the prayer of the day and return them during the very end of your sermon or the hymn of the day. And
Okay.
so that should be fun. And looking forward to that. And then next week is Labor Day weekend. And we will continue to have one service on Labor Day at 10 a.m., online service, 5 o'clock Saturday night. And then we are going to be moving to our program year, as you want to call it, scheduling. But I know that you want to talk a little bit about all the different things that are leading up to us starting Sunday school and confirmation and the like. So have at it.
Absolutely. So whether it was earlier this week or the end of last week, depending on the age group that children in your household fall under, you received an email from me. So Sunday school went out probably at the end of last week, I believe, introducing kind of what we're going to be doing, all sorts of different activities to be involved in as a part of St. Luke's and beyond Sunday school, but also including Sunday school. As a part of that, we asked that if you are planning to be in person for Sunday school, to please email me so that we can have the right number of supplies and the right number of teachers to help us stay spread out and COVID aware as a part of our time together in Henderson Hall. In addition to that, we will also be doing a hybrid Sunday school. So we will provide a Zoom link to the actual Sunday school lesson up in Henderson Hall on Sunday mornings at 9:45, starting on September 19th. So watch for more information and an ongoing link for that. So if you are not ready to be in person yet, I understand, but still want to be a part of Sunday school, here's a chance to do it in a hybrid kind of way, straight into Henderson Hall. If you plan to be online, again, if you could just email me and let me know so that we make sure we have the right number of devices, the right strength of signals, just so we can be the best prepared we can to welcoming kids back to Sunday school, both, at least in person. This will be the first time we've been back in person in 18 months.
Yeah, so amazing. What about confirmation?
Confirmation, that had a registration form and information that went out earlier this week. They will also start on Sunday the 19th from 4:30 to 6 p.m. In addition, our high school, but 8th grade through 12th grade, we are getting ready to get our group registered for the ELCA Youth Gathering next summer in Minneapolis. The registration information is on our website. I've sent out a couple emails. We are having a parent and kid information night on the 19th so that we can kind of figure out how many kids from St. Luke's are going, as that early registration deadline will have already started for the greater gathering.
And that, what are the dates on the youth gathering are in 2022, is that correct?
2022. It starts on Sunday, July 24th, and I believe we will return on the 28th. So
Okay.
it's Sunday to Thursday this year rather than a Thursday to Sunday.
And you'll be using vans, is that correct, to get up
Yep,
there?
we're going to do vans. Gives us the flexibility to not have to do the crowds, especially with COVID, to be able to ride in air conditioning together, to be able to, explore Minneapolis or even go a little bit farther out so we don't have to stay and eat in more crowded restaurants. It'll just give us some safety and flexibility to travel that way this time.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And in the meantime, get caught up on all of that Bible reading you've been meaning to do during COVID. And Zoom Sunday School will be meeting Sunday the 11th or Saturday the 11th of September. We typically do the 1st and 3rd, but with the first weekend being Labor Day, we're going to skip it out one more week. So we will meet on the 11th and then come to church on the 12th as we kick off the 2 services and a fun day. What is,
It
can
is.
you tell us more about that day?
Well, years ago, because it, falls into that kind of rally day, but also remembering 9/11, and 9/11 has become like a day of service in our nation. So the ELCA has adopted the second Sunday of September to be God's Work, Our Hands Sunday. So we really wanted to do something this year to bring everybody together. We know that from a lot of the surveys that we receive, that it's really important for families to do service projects and the like. So this year we are going to be doing kindness kits, and we're going to make around 100 of them. And we've kind of decided on what we're going to have in these kindness kits. The purpose of the kindness kits are really to be able to hand something to somebody. Sometimes if you're driving into the city, or you're on the train, or even going out to some of the malls in the area, at traffic lights, you'll have somebody that'll be standing there saying they're homeless, they're hungry, whatever. This is an opportunity for you to give one of those individuals a kindness kit. It'll have a gift card in it. But in addition to that, we'll have some hygiene things to keep them protected during COVID and the like. So we're anticipating that these bags will cost about $15 a piece to make. So we are going to ask our congregation over the next several weeks if members of the congregation would be willing to make a donation of $15 or as many bags as you would like to donate. Just multiply 15 times that many bags, send a check into the church, or you can do it online through Vanco. But you need to indicate on the check that this is for kindness kits. We will have something on the website as well for you to be reminded of that. But that way we will kind of be running it very similar to the way we did the backpacks. People can come upstairs in a very well ventilated room, Henderson Hall, and people can kind of go through. Children, little young kids, as well as older adults can all participate in creating these kits. And then we will distribute some of these kits to members who would like them, and then we'll have some here in the church office. So we think that this will be the really best way to do it, where it keeps everyone together in one place. It's rain or shine type of activity. So we're looking forward to being able to do it. We're going to start off that day with a video that the bishop, the ELCA bishop, has put together that kind of just reminds us of why we're doing this type of work. God's hands, God's work, our hands. That's what we're going to be doing on the 3rd. So we will be going to, excuse me, on the 12th. So we will be doing 2 services at 8:30, 10:45, and then that middle time we'll be doing this special kindness kits upstairs in Henderson Hall. So with that in mind, then you've already talked about the Zoom. That'll be great. So the last thing we wanted to talk about is kind of the changing dynamic that's going on right now with COVID-19, especially with this Delta variant. So maybe you can kind of start us off about the changes that we've made to the covenant of care.
Sure. So prior to Governor Pritzker's most latest mandate for the masks, we have been trying to make St. Luke's be inclusive, to let everybody come, to protect our children who cannot get vaccinated by having masks on when we were in public spaces and in public events, and children automatically made something a public event. But allowing for small groups to be, if everyone in the group was vaccinated, to be able to decide whether or not they wanted to wear masks. With the new mandate, we are asking that you keep those masks on. So that has shifted in our covenant of care. We continue to have vaccinated leadership up in the chancel area on Sunday morning. If you are vaccinated and you would like to assist as a reader or an assisting minister, I encourage you to reach out to either one of the pastors or to Beth Ann Lynch as we continue to want to get folks incorporated and included and to participate how they like to serve in our community. But there are some things we need to be aware of as our world continues to change. I mean, everywhere right now has indoor masks. Are there other pieces that you're aware of that we're changing?
Well, no, I think that's it. But the most important thing there is that we are going to have, if you're in the building, you need to be wearing a mask.
Right.
And that, whether you're in a small group of vaccinated people or in a public group where there's children, everyone's wearing a mask. And that's really following the state of Illinois' mask mandate indoors.
And that's regardless of your vaccination status. And like I said, we're trying to keep it as authentic as we can. So speakers up in the chancel on Sunday mornings will not be masked. But
they will be vaccinated.
They will be vaccinated. And when they are not the main leader, they would be masked again.
That is correct. And just there's, at this point, there are no size restrictions. So we're not taking reservations or anything like that. Anyone that wants to come to worship, please come. There's, we obviously are sanitizing the place and making sure that everything is clean, and there's hand sanitizers. We're going to continue to do communion in the way that we've been doing communion, not bringing people up yet.
Yeah.
Communing at your place with the individual glasses that we will have available to you. So those are the kinds of things that we will, we're trying as best we can to make it feel as normal as possible in these very abnormal times. So please be aware of that. So I think that takes care of it for this week. So it's great seeing you, Pastor Sally. And
likewise, did you enjoy your trip last weekend?
I did. Okay, played good. 50 holes of golf.
Wow.
I don't think I've ever played that many holes in a long time. So, but enjoyed playing golf and but getting back here and being with you guys. So looking forward to this weekend and being able to welcome new families and to be able to be with our kids for a while during the walkabout. So all is good.
Excellent. Well, I hope you enjoy your humid-filled afternoon, and we'll see you Sunday morning.
Right. I did remember one more thing that I was going to say, is that St. Luke's is going to be a vaccination site.
That's right.
At the Illinois Department of Health when they start doing the boosters. And we are hoping, as a part of that, that we will also be a vaccination site for children when that becomes available. And on September the 19th, we are bringing in Walgreens, and they are going to be providing flu shots, as well as the super flu shots for those people over 65 years of age, and pneumonia shots.
Okay.
So if you are interested in getting one of those 3 shots, we will be doing that in Spangler Room. So just be aware of that. We want to thank our member care committee for their work in organizing that. So that.
Keeping us healthy and whole.
That's right.
Best we
Peace.
can. Peace.
All right.
Take care. Bye.
Take care.